queue we saw here when we passed in the afternoon has disappeared.
Madam, have tickets already?
Yeah.
Second one, not this one.
Oh, not this one. Second one.
Yeah, if you have ticket, 15 minutes before the time on the ticket.
Okay, thank you. Now, how did we manage to buy the Colosseum tickets on the official website? The hardest tickets to get in the world. If you want to visit the Colosseum on, say, the 17th of July, you must buy the tickets on the 17th of June. As you can see from the date on my laptop at the bottom right here, that's exactly 1 month to the day you intend to visit. No more, no less. You can see from the calendar on their website, all the dates before the 17th of July are pink, which means sold out. All the days after 17th of July are grayed out, which means that they have not been open to the public. You can't even click on them. For all other attractions I've been to in other countries, when you come into this kind of calendar, all the dates will be available. You click on the one you want, go in, select number of tickets, time, and pay. Easy peasy. So there are better ways to do this. I don't know why they think that this their lottery kind of ticket sale is the most efficient way to sell tickets. Does anybody know? It's frustrating, and even when you see available tickets, the times are so far apart and you're not allowed to go to the underground when it's not exactly your time. So we can't even have a family experience if I buy 4 tickets from these available ones, because one is at 9:30 a.m. the other one is at 10:45. We have 2 available at 1 p.m. and another at 2:15. So scattered and useless to us, a family of 4. We kept refreshing the page till we found 2 pairs that were close enough to each other. I think they were half an hour apart. Never seen anything like it before. Okay, they sent us back because we are going to the underground. So they said that we have to go to the other queue over there, the first one that we passed. And they said that we don't have to queue, that we just need to say we're going to the underground, and then it's the code word underground, and then they'll let us go. So let's keep going. That's the one. Okay, because of the back and forth at the entrance, our first 2 tickets missed the underground by 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, and they told us that the guide and the group have left without us. We are still early for our other 2 tickets, but Kamsi and Ned said they did not want to go without us. It's a mess. After all the struggle to get the tickets, we couldn't even go to the underground. Rome, you guys need to fix this. This is the most iconic site in Rome. Why make it so difficult to buy the tickets? Anyway, we had a good view of the underground from the arena.
O sea, parece más grande afuera, que adentro es como decir. Pero vos pensás que ahora no existen más, pero hasta de arriba había balcones. Lo que está ahí grabando, hasta más arriba había balcones. Yo pensé que había un sistema.
This is the underground.
Yeah.
¿Dónde está el campo?
That's probably our group. Because they should still be there.
Oh, smile. Come on, bud. Sam, look at mommy, please.
I can't see
Guys,
it.
do it for real. Come on, one real picture. Come on. Come on, Kai, look at him. Oh, it's cute. Choke him again. Choke him again.
This Colosseum, the most iconic symbol of Rome, was the venue for gladiator fights back in the day. Yeah, just Google it and you read all about it, the good part, the bad part, everything happened here back in the day. Where next? Upstairs?
Yeah, upstairs.
Thank you. Agakata ezuru ike. Animal. Yes.
Nós nem começamos ainda.
Pensé que se podía ir más arriba.
Voy a ir más arriba y a ver, yo puedo empezar.
Sí, no, no hay mucha señal. Mirá lo que son estas paredes. Oh, I bring water from here.
Okay.
CQ. Ah, CQ for water.
Earlier that day,
We're going to the Roman Forum this morning. We wanted to come out very early before the sun becomes too intense, but it's 9 a.m. They open at 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. now, and the sun is already, you can already feel the sun. So let's be going and see how far we can go before it becomes unbearable. So the way it works is that when you get the ticket for the Colosseum, it also comes with the Roman Forum, the Palatine Hill, and other super attractions, yeah, on that ticket. And for you to visit, there's a condition. For you to visit the Roman Forum, you have to come within 24 hours of your ticket. So we have an appointment of your Colosseum ticket or time, yeah, the Colosseum time. Our visit to the Colosseum is today, this evening. So we're going to the Roman Forum this morning. You must go within 24 hours of your ticket, either 24 hours before your Colosseum time or 24 hours after. So the other day we found this Appian way that you can use to access the Roman Forum. I don't know if it's the main entrance because there's no queue there. I'm surprised there's no queue there. So yeah, it's here when we came up here to see this place, and we ended up there. We were just wandering, went down some flights of stairs and saw people entering the Roman Forum from there. So that's why we came this way today. There you go. From here you can see the Roman Forum, and then you go these flights of stairs. Yeah, because we came early. A lot of people are still sleepy. Maybe they're tired from walking around yesterday. It's either you come early in the morning because of the sun. The midday sun, nobody needs to tell you. It's like hellfire. So for this kind of walking around in the open with no shade, it's best to come as early as possible. They open at 9 and they close at 7:15. We actually wanted to come yesterday, but due to transportation logistics, we couldn't make it, and they closed the place 1 hour before the closing time. So yeah, we didn't meet up, so we passed. That's the entrance. They haven't opened. What time is it?
9 minutes to 9.
9 minutes to 9. So we're 9 minutes early. So we are waiting to go in. Some people are waiting here as well. Early risers. This is the Senate House from 44 BC. You know what that means? 44 years before Christ was born. So add 44 to 2023 and you know how old that house is. It's 2060 something years, that house there. You can imagine. And this one, I heard a guide saying that this chapel was built in 1600s. So this one is more than 1,600 years older than this building. Can you imagine? And when I look at these buildings that were built so long ago, like this one, it looks like solid concrete. It's amazing, the architecture that these our ancestors, olden day people, built, and the patience they have in, you know, all these intricate designs. They were not in a hurry at all. They didn't care if it took them 100 years to build the houses, but they must build what they want to build.
Just 9 a.m. and look at the sun, man. Sun is already sunning. We are in. This is the Roman Forum, where you will find the ruins of the ancient government buildings of Rome, where they had their elections, generally a meeting place. See the design on stone. Know how many man-hours this will take? Adre. So you're now transported to the ancient times. Yeah? Back to before Christ. Oh my God. I'm walking on Roman streets. This is probably their high street in those days. The main streets. Oh my days. Oh my days. The preservation is something else. This one is Basilica Julia. No lie, they have one church per block in this room, with some of them standing right next to each other. For instance, at the Piazza del Popolo, these two buildings are churches. Does anybody know why? Why can't they just build one church here and everybody goes there? Why next to each other like twin church? From what we're seeing here, even this building, this one, was here back then, far back then. Oh my God. It's impressive when you see all these things and what it took to preserve them. See road now.
I got it.
Ancient day road. They need to put stones here so that people are not walking on bare earth. Basilica, basilica, basilica. Everywhere you look, there's basilica. As if there's a competition for basilica, man. Basilica of Maxentius. Inside this area alone, we've seen 3 basilicas and several chapels. We are coming from the Roman Forum. Time to go up the Palatine Hill.
Want some now? This is very delicious.
Going up Palatine Hill. This place is cool. I love it. It's cool. It's cool. You want to go? Nene bathed. Nene, did you bath at the fountain? You're feeling so hot. Ndi Rome. Unu na-alụ ife n'aka. This is like that palace with Palacio de Montjuic, right? In Barcelona. You remember the palace in Barcelona?
There was a cruise ship.
Yeah. It looks like, this place looks like, you know, when we stood at the top looking down Mm.
There was like a garden with roses.
Wow.
And there was like a cannon. There was like a cannon or something.
See pillars. All these things destroyed. This one looks like it was destroyed, not just aging. Because these Roman people, they like to fight. Every time somebody is angry, they destroy things. Look at what they had in those days. What we use now. Eh? Can't even imagine. Look at the tile. Look at them. What we had, what we're using now, they had it back then. Wow.
Because they had marble.
Yeah. Marble is a naturally occurring something. But how were they able to cut it? That's what marvels me. Like, this is what shocks me. How they were. These days we have machinery that cut these things. Back in the day, how did they do this? Like, how did they give it a clean cut like this?
Metallurgy.
Metallurgy. This is where we went yesterday, remember? We went there. This was where we saw it. Remember we came to the other side yesterday, yeah, that side. And then we went behind this thing, went up there to the famous keyhole. That's the Colosseum, no? Yeah.
Right there, there was a place that you can see the Colosseum. And this is the ark they were talking about.
Yes, you can see the Colosseum from here, and with that, it's mission accomplished for us in Rome. Click the video that pops up on the screen to watch more adventure. Watch all the fun that we had in Rome.